Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How was your night? Hope you slept well. Hope you woke up beautiful, handsome. Amazing. Now, this here continuation of the live video I did the other time that I asked us to get some herbal, some herbs or some leaves that we need to use concerning the thing I saw, the message I saw that a lot of people are being covered with with excretors, with sheets. Now, I told us that this ritual is going to start on the 30th because I was told that the month is going to end. Is going to end on the 30th. So this ritual is going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow being on the 30th, you will do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, first of July night and 2nd of July night. That is 3 days. 3 days. You remember I said what I saw that night? I couldn't sleep. Good morning, my kings. I could not sleep. I could not sleep because of what I saw that night. Because of what I saw that morning. My eyes were so swelling up. You know, sometimes some things happen to us. We don't know how it's happening. We ask ourselves questions. What did we do? Maybe my parents, I shouldn't have come to my parents, or maybe my mother married the wrong person, or my father married the wrong person. These are questions to ask ourselves because as a human being, that is our right to ask questions. Okay? Now, some time ago at the bus stop, my bus stop, at Ijegu last bus stop, I came out one evening to get myself some fruits and some vegetables. So as I got to Ijegu roundabout, walking up towards Ikotu Road, why is water dropping from that place? You took cold water. As I was going towards Ikotu Road, I saw this lady. This is not dream. I wasn't dreaming. I saw this lady very tall, very beautiful. This lady is so beautiful that, you know, we ladies, there are some ladies we see, and we know that this one is exceptionally beautiful. This lady is exceptionally beautiful. She's a young girl, early 20s. Sorry. Yes, early 20s. She was so beautiful that this one is not cream, oh. This one is not cream. This is not cream. This is just who she is. Beautiful. She's so beautiful that, in fact, she's beautiful. Take it from me when I say woman is beautiful. I'm not saying it out of envy. She's extremely beautiful. It's not the beauty only that captivated me. It wasn't that she's beautiful that I'm captivated. It was what I saw. I was looking at that lady. She will walk and turn and look at me and still notice that I'm looking at her. Everybody, some people around us know that I was looking at her. Even as she entered Keke Marua, she still brought out her head like this. She would look at me. I'll still be looking at her. I know in her mind, I know that in her heart, she'll be asking herself, why is this woman looking at me? I was looking at her. And as I'm looking at her, I was pitying her parents. I look at this lady, it's as if somebody opened a pit toilet on her head. This is not a dream, oh. This is not a dream. I was not dreaming. I saw it with my two naked eye, koro. It was as if somebody opened a pit toilet over her head. You know that kind of pit toilet where we say, your great grandpapa shit there. Your papa shit there. Your great grandpapa shit there. That kind of pit toilet was open over her head. And all they say covered her. It was as if something that is continuously raining over her head. With all those thick maggots that is as thick as my fingers. That is as thick as half of my finger. Was constantly, continuously, presently continuously pouring on her head. Non-stop. I didn't say it pour and stop. That was why I was looking at her. That was why I was staring at this lady, very fat maggot. This is somebody that if she's your sister or she's a member of your family, you'll be happy having such a person as a sister, because if this one get married to a rich man, on a life done better. But such a lady can never marry. She can never marry. Because what her potential suitors will see, will perceive, is that smell of unfair. It was not just that. I saw this tiny demon as short as Golda bottle. 4 following her. Following her. And as I'm looking at her, those demons will look at me and like, shh. They will turn again and say, shh. You see why I advise a lot of Indians and one native doctors, pastors. Yes, when I was going to church, I advise pastors. It's not everything that you put your mouth and start giving message. I know a lot of people, some of my friends included those days, they'll see somebody on the road, they'll be giving the person message. I've said it time and time again that wisdom is knowing everything, knowing things. Knowledge is knowing, should I say it or not? Understanding is that what caused it? Is it curable? Is it treatable? Because some things you say with your mouth can kill you. I'm not saying that lady can't be healed, can't be cured. What I'm saying is, in essence, is that if that lady walk into my house, or walk into a church, or walk to a native doctor, they will cure her. But you can't go. She is the one, or her people are the one that can come. What I'm saying in essence is that most of what I'm teaching on social media, whatever I'm teaching you, most times I do sacrifice first. Because you didn't come to me, I came to you. I do sacrifices. Most sacrifices I do, I post on social media. You don't understand. I do a lot of sacrifices because I'm a single mother. Make I not go help person where I'm not supposed to help. My children can't they suffer around. So please appreciate any little thing somebody is teaching you on social media. Appreciate all the people, the native doctors, the tradition and cultures, people who are into tradition and culture, the Indians and one, whatever they are teaching you on social media, please appreciate. It's not easy. If you are the type that say this and one charge money too much, you start talking. Please don't talk. If you don't like what she's doing, go to another person, so that most of you will not go and carry costs that you cannot remove. What want to call them? No. Now, for those of you, for all of us that I asked to do that thing, I said, when I saw it, I said, maybe that is why some things that's supposed to happen this way is no longer happening this way in my life. I need to do this ritual. And I remember you people, my kings and my queens, my gods and my goddesses. I said, no. The distance between the nose and the eye is not far. The distance between the mouth and the nose also is not far. The distance between the two eyes is also not far. That is why I decided that every one of us must do this. Every one of us must do this. Now, I asked us to get opete. Opete used to grow road to the stream or close to the stream. But these women or men who sell traditional things or spiritual material, traditional things, they are local herbs and they sell it. You go there. If you don't know the name, I showed you people that day. If you don't know the name in English or Igbo, when you go there, you see it. I'm not asking you to go and get it today. I ask you to get it prepared. Don't get it today. Please. Now, I also ask you to get Oha. I asked you to get Oha. You go to Igbo women that is selling foodstuffs. They have Oha. I asked you to get 2 Oha. One head, they sell 250 or 100 naira or 150. Depends on the area you are living. You get 2. I also asked you to get Ogiri isi. Ogiri isi. In Yoruba, they call it Ewa Koko. Ewe Akoko. I ask you also to get Aganiwa Isia Yaka. That leaf, I plucked two type of leaf to show you on that day. And the other grass that is very, very stubborn. Okay. And I ask you to get Edomumuo. That is this cocoyam that have dot of white and red. Is it or white and pink? I ask you to get 2 or 3 leaves. Depends on the number of people that you have at home. And I also ask you to get 3 coconuts. 3 coconuts. Now, where do you keep your lunch box? Eh? Just like this. So, I ask you to get those things because it's going to do what? Help you. Most of these herbal remedies are very strong. Medicinally, spiritually, physically, that you are seeing them growing from somewhere, or that you're seeing them growing beside your street or anywhere, it means it's very strong. Very, very strong. But you don't know what it does. You see some herbal remedies growing in front of your house. They have the work they do. Some are meant for protection. Some are meant to ward off evil eyes. Some are meant to ward off negativities around you. But you take them for granted. I see some people cutting out grasses and leaves in front of their house as if, oh, this place is so clustered. All these grasses is so much. We need to clear it. You need to. Okay? Please don't do that. Don't do that, okay? If you must cut any grass growing in front of your place, or you must get any herbal whatever in front of your house or close to your village, please make sure you drop a small bottle of hot or big bottle of hot, pour it on the ground. You are giving thanks. You are giving honor to Mother Earth. Okay? Now, today being 29th, you will gather these leaves, all these herbal remedies together. That is today. If you have gone to work, or if you are in your business places, most of us are busy. Please, when you come back in the evening, come back straight home. Gather this herbal, I'm going to call it herbal remedies, all these leaves that you brought together. Gather them together. If you are strong enough to squeeze them, squeeze them. But if it's, most of these leaves, when you have gathered them, some of them have dried. But whether wet or dry, it's still working. Put it in a mortar and pound it. Please, if you have a mortar, you are using at home to cook, to pan crayfish and pepper, please don't use it. You gather it, put it in a sack bag, on top of a sack bag or a sack bag. Get a stone, any stone, I didn't say block. Get any stone and use it to crush those leaves. Use it to crush those leaves. If you are somebody like me that have extra mortar, I have the mortar I use to pound herbal remedies. I have the mortar I use to pound soap. I have the mortar I use to pound what I'm using to cook. If you have mortar you are using to cook, pound what you and your family are using to cook, please don't use those herbal remedies and pound inside there. Put it in put it on top of a polythene bag or a sack. Either all this 100 naira or 50 naira sack. Make sure that sack is clean. Put it, spread it on the ground. Carry those leaves. Put it there. Then get a stone. Any type of stone. Use it and do what? And crush those. Soya gen. And crush those leaves. Okay? Crush it in a way that it's almost looking like paste. When you crush it very well, put it in a bucket or get a 10 liter or 5 liter rubber. Or you put it in a spare bucket. Please, let it not be bucket somebody have used to bait. Let it not be the bucket you're using to bait. You can go out there, get a bucket of 400 naira or 500 naira. It has to be new one. Put it there. It can be this white bucket that has cover. It can be any bucket, whether it has cover, it doesn't have cover. Put it there. After crushing it, all of them, put it there. Now, add it to water. Let the water fill to the brim. When you added that water, leave it there. Carry the bucket or buy the bucket that will contain as much as the number of your family, your husband, your children. Anybody around you can use this. You can tell somebody in the village, like I said that day. Please, I'm not asking you to go and get those things today. Oh, I already said it 3 days ago. Get those things ready. When you crush it very well, as your strength can carry you, gather them, put in a bucket. A bucket somebody have not used to bathe before. It can be a custard bucket. So long as nobody have used it to bathe before, or somebody have not used it before, put it there. Put your water. Put water. Take water from your compound. Take water from your compound. You see why I tell you people to get rainwater? This is rainy season. This is rainy season. I have rainwater. I store rainwater that will last me till next year before rain start falling again. I drink rainwater. I have them so many. Because if you have rainwater would be the best to use for this. I also taught you people, I said, follow me here. Also go to my Facebook account, Esther Nyechi Marina. Follow me there. I have continuously been teaching about rainwater. I think it was last 2 weeks that the memory came. I reshared it again. Please, store rainwater. It's good for prayers. It does a whole lot of things to the body because that water come direct. It didn't pass through all this whatever that used to pass through. It didn't pass through pipe and whatever. It came direct. I have them many. I have 10 liters of rainwater. Up to 5 in my house. Then I have them in different rubber because I drink it, especially when I'm doing prayers. This is the water if I'm doing 3 days dry fasting or 1 week, this is the water I drink. I have told you to stop using toothpaste. Reduce the intake of bottled water or sachet water because all these things contain chloride. Chloride suppresses our abilities. It's not just fornication that makes you dirty. Most of what we eat is what is killing us. What we eat is killing us. You see me that is talking to you as one I use chewing stick. I've been using chewing stick now. That is what I use. That was what your forefathers used. So put this thing in a bucket. Go out there, get the bucket, put it there. Pour water. If you have rainwater, put it. If you are the kind of person that goes to the beach always, you have beach water, put it. I have beach water. Most people in the East send me money to send them beach water. I do. If you have beach water, you have rainwater, add it together with the water in your compound and put it. But if you don't have beach water, you don't have rainwater, take the water in your compound and put it. Leave it there throughout today. Let it be overnight. You are going to use it to bathe. Tomorrow night, being 30th of June, the last day of June. Then you use it again on the 9th of the 1st of July. Use it again, finally, 9th of the 2nd of July. When you put it in a bucket, if you are 4 in number or you are 10 in number, you pour out. You have to make it, ration it so that it will be okay. When you put that first water you put it. You are not putting another water. So when you take the one you and your family is going to use to bathe, make sure those leaves enter there too. That is when you fill a bucket you are going to use to bathe. Take from that water and put in that bucket that you are going to use to bathe, that you have brought out for your entire family. Then open one of the coconuts. Open one of the coconut and pour the water inside. When you pour it inside, you now divide it for every member of your family. Use it towards bathe. Do not use sponge. Do not use soap. Do not use sponge. Do not use soap. Do not use sponge. Do not use soap. Use it to bathe. Use it to bathe. Don't say anything. Don't pray. Don't say anything. Use it to bathe. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Don't come and ask me question. Oh. Don't come and ask me question. Because when you ask me question, I will tell you to go and watch the video again. I don't give private lecture. I don't give private lesson. Listen to what I'm saying. You are not paying me money to teach you. You are not buying me recharge card. Listen to what I'm saying. Don't use soap. Don't use sponge. Don't use sponge. Don't use soap. Use it to bathe. From the time you come back from work till about 10 o'clock, 10:30, that is when you bathe. I'm just saying, for those of you who encounters hold up, now go slow when you are coming back. I presume that before 10 o'clock, you should be home. Bathe this water between 7 o'clock in the night till what? 10:30. You bathe it. You go and lie down and sleep. In the morning, take your normal bath with your soap and your sponge that you used to bathe before you go to your working places or your offices or your shop. When you take out that first water, when you sieve the water, take water from that bucket. Don't pour another water. Any water you pour in that inside, you mix with that roots, herbs. It is the water that will be okay for you. The water you will use for that 3 days. So it will be better for you to get a bigger bucket or a big basin or the pots you bought you have not used before to cook. Pour it there, let it be many. Because you are not coming back again and say, the water did not reach, let me top it. No. Put it as many as for everybody. The one you and your family is going to use, bring it out. Open the coconut for the first day. Even if you are 30 in the house, 1 coconut will be enough for you. Pour the water of the coconut there. Please don't eat that coconut. Throw that coconut away. Any coconut you used to do work, you can't eat it. Throw it into the dustbin. When you bring out the one you and your family is going to use to bathe, open 1 coconut. It's for 3 days. Oh. Open 1 coconut, pour the water inside. When you pour the water inside, you now start distributing it to, when you put water for your child or yourself or anybody to bathe, take from that one that you have brought out and add it. Let them bathe and everybody should go and sleep. Don't pray. Don't pray. Don't pray. When I need to hear something. Don't pray. Don't pray. Please. Don't use soap or sponge. Don't use soap or sponge. Do not use soap or sponge. I know why they sing and like say I want to release album. Some people need to hear something. Good morning, my king. Some people need to hear. They need to hear something. Then, as you finish using it on the 2nd, do not forget each coconut is for 1 day. When you finish using it on the 2nd, on the 3rd, please take any money, 100 naira or 50 naira or 200 naira or 500 naira or 1,000 naira. Hold it in your hand. As you are going out, please drop it in the ground, on the ground that nobody will know that you dropped something. Do not give it to beggars. So don't give it to beggars. Take that money as you are going out in the morning. For those of you who are working or who have business, even if you don't have anything you are doing, in the morning, as you are going out, drop that money on the ground. On the ground. Any amount that you can afford. Not be say you can afford 1,000 naira, go and drop 200 naira. If you can afford You have 5,000 naira in your hand. Please, for your own good, don't even drop 100 naira or 200 naira. I did not say give me the money, oh. I did not say go and give to beggars, so. I did not say go and give to widow. I said drop it on the ground as you are going out. Drop it on the ground. Drop it in a way nobody will know say you drop something. As your hand is down, you are walking on the street, you drop it on the ground. Either in your street or the next street, when you know people are not looking. Drop it on the ground and go your normal business and go to where you are going. Or go back to the house if you have nothing doing. This month of July is month of the billionaires. This is month of the billionaires. If you don't have billionaire in you, if you don't have million in your account, or you don't have billions in your account, or you don't have 100,000 in your account, this is the month of the billionaires. Ego. The month of billionaires. You do yours. God will do. The gods will do theirs. Your guardian angel will do theirs. The land where you live will also do theirs. This is the ritual that will take out, because I saw that thing this month. It's the ritual that will take out that thing from our body this month. And we will enter July with a clean body, not a smelly body. Especially for those who have promised and failed. I go marry. 3 men don't come say I will marry. And they didn't pay your bride price. I go marry. Somebody will tell you, you propose to a lady, she will agree. Suddenly she change her mind. Or you will change your mind. I want to start a business. People will promise me nothing. Why is my life like this? It is a ritual you need to do. Don't think that as me, I say the one in minister that after I'm the one I don't do. I do it all. Every ritual I tell you to do, I do it. Everything you see me saying on social media, I don't do it before I tell you now. Some are they follow and they do it. Because me too, I need destiny helper. Of course. Illuminate Temple has over 30,000 followers. Over 30,000 followers. None of you, they send me the recharge card. None of you, they tell me, say, take. None of you. None of you. So I need destiny helper. Because if I'm waiting for some of you to remember me, hunger go wire me. Hunger go turn my life upside down. Most people who are blessing me are not even following me. They are not in this group. They have been my friend on social media how many years now? They see what I'm doing. They don't comment. They bless me. If they wait for na hunger go wire me. So me too, I am doing my own ritual so that I will be remembered. So that hunger no go kill me and my children. So if you think you are too big to do this ritual, sorry. If you think, after all, I'm a pastor, after all, me too, I'm an one. See, sometimes doctors no they fit cure themselves. So most times, doctors no fit cure themselves. Don't joke with any rituals somebody asks you to do on social media. Don't joke with anybody that is praying it to be well with you. Follow and say, he say. Say, he say. Because you don't know when your own is going to come. You don't know when your own blessing is going to come. You don't know when your own open door is going to come. Don't joke with it. I do it. I do nchawele favor soap. I do it. I use it to bathe. My children use it to bathe. Every herbal remedy I do, I drink it. My children drink it. All the herbal remedies, the bead I'm selling, my children wear it. I wear it because we too, we need help. I need help. I need money too. So I do it. That the gods are using me to bless you. Most time the gods forget to bless me too. Most time the gods will tell you to bless me. Say that woman, God forbid, why I go give her money at the grace. Somebody wanted to help me some time ago. This person went to ask some of the criminals that was in my house, that ate my food, that drink my water. I said, please, oh, you have been with this one. What can I give to her? They told those people that, why you want to give her something? Why do you want to give her something? All the things where she gets, you never do her. I laugh over it. You forget that he that watereth shall be water. Me, where they give you to, I need somebody to give me. That was what somebody who drank my water, who ate my food, who entered my pot to take soup said. Man, me, I need help. I'm a single mother of 4 children. They eat, they dress. But I thank them that everything they ask me to say, I say it. Everything they ask me to do, I do. Whoever they ask me to help, I help. I help. And that is why they never allow me to be shamed, to be put to shame. I'm not begging you for money, I'm telling you to do what? Take it serious. Take every ritual I tell you to do, take it serious. Because the people who are taking it serious are not commenting the way you are commenting. They are watching it. At the time, here's the one, that thing you say I should do, I did it too. I just sent some money in your account. They are not up to 4. They are not up to 4. I don't even think they are up to 3. So please, it does not matter how the messenger look like. It does not matter whether the messenger is your enemy. You know, some people believe that I'm owing them money. I'm not their father, I'm not their mother. I'm not owing, they didn't give me money to keep for them. They did not give me money to keep for them. I don't know them from Adam and Eve. They believe I'm owing them money. They believe I'm a bad person, I should have helped them. You give me money, man, I'll keep for you. Please, forget about how the messenger look like. Take the message. Take the message. Call biology. Call the reganamma. Kediri ki begi. Ke kwuru ka nwoke si akwụ ka ọ dịrị gị na mma maka na gịnị okwuto karịrị. Things are hard. I remember all of you in my prayers. That can't you na-eme gịnị na-ekpe ka ọ dịrị gị na mma. That is why I say don't pray. Sometimes I ask people to go and do rituals. They say, Maju, should I pray? Ma, should I pray? If I go there, what will I say? Don't say anything, because spirits are wise. The gods are wise. They are not human beings like you and I. You don't need to say anything. They can see it. Most of you carry a lot of stamp on your face. Untimely death, no husband, promise and faith, rising and failure, death, sickness, shame, pain, ridicule, stroke. You carry it all over. When I was in the church, I don't pray. Whatever I need to say, I say it in my heart. And sometimes some person will say, hey, Sister Esther, why are you not praying? Don't you know a closed mouth is a closed destiny? I say it's a lie. It's not a closed destiny. If God is God, He should see my heart. After all, people say God is a spirit. And those that worship Him should worship Him in the spirit. Why should I waste my energy and be praying? So that I can wrinkle my face? I will not be. So that my face will wrinkle? No. When I take you to the water to do work for you, I don't expect you to say anything. Water is inside your body. It's inside my body. Let your heart speak. Let your heart weep. Let your spirit soul cry and connect to the gods. When you take iron, when you take what is it called? What is it called? Magnet, and take it close to the ground and use it to search, like this Hausa people, this malam that used to collect all these metals. They attach magnet to a very long iron and use it to walk on the street. That metal is not screaming. It's silent, but it attracts every piece of iron. Why should you be crying and be, oh God, arise, let your enemy... Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh Lord, come down and manifest your. Is it a fucking blind person? You power from the pit of hell now. I bind you. You man in kingdom. Consume now. Fire, fire. See your mouth. See your mouth. In the church, they will ask me to pray. Bind the devil. Devil where God no fit bind. Devil where when I God no fit bind. Me we be hechi. Poto like me. Should come and bind who? Why you not bind and there? The devil who is stronger than on our God, was not bind. You can't ask me, a flesh. Nya babi say they come. Nya this meat. I should come and bind who? Had they craze. I've always been a church goer. Me, I go church, pass anybody. They go church. Me, I go church. But you see that church, I carry my sense. I carry my brain and my sense, they go church. Simple as that. I should come and buy devil. When the day up there, they do, according to your Bible, when the day up there, they do their mesmerizing. Was I there? The same devil that have long hair, in your hair, and God that have the same hair. You say I should come and bind. Which mouth? This man that can only eat akpo and gari. I should come and bind devil. I fitn't. I can't. Me bind who? A whole devil. Because they make me come the binder. They have been binding him since I was born. Before I was born, my papa done the binder. My papa done the binder. Can't say make I can't join on at the bind devil. Are they crazy? God forbid bad thing because if they know how they take and do their matter, may they do. Most times you overpray. Most times you just want somewhere to do sacrifice for you. Take me to the water. That's the one you're going to call. Don't talk. Sometimes don't talk. Most times our problem is too much talking, too much praying, too much sowing sacrifice, too much doing this one, too much sowing sacrifice, too much this, too much that. Package cool. Pipe low for once. Pipe low because most of what you are supposed to use to become somebody in life. Your guardian angel, your gods and your goddesses have already told you over 5 years ago how to be rich. Is it not crazy? Is it not crazy? That most of you, sometimes when I look at some people like this, when I watch some of you, when I look at some people like this, I go just look, I go marvel. This is this person who 8 years ago, if you look at his face now, that poverty, that mark of poverty has been lifted. You see here, wealthy man. But you look wealthy woman. But you look at that person physically, he's poor. Because his prayer or her prayer has been answered. But because you don't pay attention, that is my word. When you don't pay attention, you pay money, you pay poverty, you pay shame, ridicule. We are so busy praying for the prayer that have been answered 1950. You are busy praying for prayer that have been answered since 19 and you are confused. You are confused. Imagine I will do live video finish, tell you what to do. Somebody will come to my to messenger. Somebody come to my WhatsApp and tell me, please, ma, I've been following you, ma. Please, ma, help me. This is. I said, you are following me. I asked one last night, how did you get my number? She said, I got your number from Illumina. I said, you're asking me questions of things I teach every day. You're asking me things I teach every day. You see, some of you people, if I cut my breast giving, I no go do now. If I cut my heart to give you people, you no go do now. I am teaching you things that will benefit you for life. They'll come and ask me, please, ma. Please, ma. Please, ma. And of course, I don't answer you. Pay attention. Some of you, sometimes when you take your phone, you see this number, 1010 or 1010, or you see 1111. That is 11 minutes after 11. Or sometimes you see 1212. These are random numbers that comes and goes. Some of you have seen such numbers 3 times. You look at your wristwatch, it's 11:11. You carry your phone to do something, it's 10:10. You want to do something, this number, or maybe you're walking on the street, you see somebody wearing the clothes at his back, 10:10, 12:12, 13:13. Most of these numbers has their meanings. Sometimes it means your prayers, that thing you are looking for has been answered. But on rare occasion, it's for you to go and use that thing to go and play Baba Ijebu, to go and use to play bet. You don't take recognizance of these things because your mind is so clogged and jam-packed and destroyed, believing that miracle must, the money must come. Yes, but you have been told how to make it. When you do rituals, you have been asked to do. When you do prayers, you have been asked to do. When you do sacrifices that you have been asked to do, please, the next thing that remains for you to do is what? Pay attention. Don't go and visit friends for that time. Give yourself 5 days or at least 1 week. If alcohol controls you so much, do not drink. Because sometimes most of you, when you drink, you start talking what you're not supposed to talk. So that you can hear, you can listen. I have told you, whenever your ear is itchy, you don't scratch your ear. Messages are being passed across to you. Reduce your hand in some things you are doing so that you can understand what is being, the connection that is coming to you from the other side. When you are asked to sow seed, or when you're asked to do a spiritual exercise, when you do it, pay attention after that. Don't let yourself get angry or worked up. Don't go to a place that your friends or somebody will make you angry, because people will just get angry for no reason. You get angry at your children because their father abandoned you. You get angry at your children because their mother has left you and them. You get angry at your brother and sister. You get angry in the compound where you're living. You see all this physical stress. The more does not care that you are stressed. They don't know what you are talking about. What they know is that you call out to them. You have done things that they know that will help you. They have come to give you answers to that problem. They have come to give you solutions to that problem. They have come to shift you from where you are to another place. But who do and who no do? There is some phone calls I don't answer. There are some phone calls I don't answer. I don't answer. I don't stress anybody with phone calls. I don't call you that I have problem. I've been having an accommodation problem for some time now. I keep saying it. Nobody has called me and said, Ezewani, this is your house. Have you gotten it? Please, take this 5,000 and add to it. I don't stress you. So sometimes when people call me, I don't pick their call. Because it's only what I can do for you you are looking for. What about what you can do for me? There's some call I don't pick. Because when I pick your call, what you're going to tell me is that you have problem. Now me give you problem. Don't Ezewani me less than HM I have problem as well. Did I call you? Did I disturb you? You are calling me because you have problem. Don't you think I have problem as well? Please, when you are asked to do something, I'm speaking to one person. Everything I do on social media, if one person can hear me, I'm okay. Pay attention after every spiritual exercise. Whether it's your pastor that asks you to sow seed, whether it's a native doctor, whether it's a spiritualist or it's a one in mini, whether it's anybody, whether you meet mad person on the road that asks you to do something like this, please do it. And when you do it, pay attention. Pay attention. Do not downgrade the messenger. Do not look at the messenger the way the messenger is. Don't look at whether the messenger is clean or not, whether you do makeup or you don't do makeup, whether the makeup too much or the nails is too long. Pick the message. Don't kill the messenger. don't look at the messenger somehow. Because that person was giving something to give to you. That person was told something to tell you to not down look or underrate the message. You can look down on the messenger, but you see the message, grab it. And as you grab it, if any will come to you. Once you can name these rituals, can you do these rituals tomorrow? It's your job now. Every bad odor, every negative smell that comes to us, every terrible odor that we don't know of, that we inherited because of what our father did, our mother did. We are not owing anybody. If it's our father and our mother that did it, let that thing go back to the person that sent it, because it is them that has problem with them. It's not us. Mwesio o metele yebu. Nke nne metere nne ga-ebu, nke nna metere nna ga-ebu, nke nwa metere ọ ya ebu. My children cannot suffer for what I did, and I cannot suffer for what my children did. O metele yebu. Can you be here tomorrow as we are starting these rituals tomorrow, 30th of June? As we keep doing it on the 1st of July, and as we are going to round up on the 2nd of July, and as we are going to drop that money on the ground, our expectations, our prayers, our requests. You have prayed for so long. Don't pray. Don't pray. Don't pray. We'll get what you are looking for. If you're not living in Nigeria, listen to me very, very well. If you live outside Nigeria, you are not in this country. I'm not saying if you are, don't go and do this one. This is not for you. If you are outside the country, get a sand. Get a sand in that land. Get a sand. When you get that sand, get salt. Put it inside the water. Do it today. Pack sand. Put it inside water. A cup of sand or 2 cups of sand. Put it inside water. Put salt. Leave it there. Tomorrow, you will take from there to bathe. Because it is Mother Earth that gave us those leaves that we are going to use to do these rituals. But if you are in Nigeria, do not use salt, sand, and salt. These are people living abroad. People living abroad. Get sand, 1 cup or 2 cups. Pour it in a bucket or a bowl that you have not used before. Put salt there, 1/2 cup of salt. Put plenty water there. Leave it overnight. You're going to use it on the 30th. You're going to use it on the 1st and on the 2nd. Then on the 3rd, take any amount of the money in that country. Any amount. Don't let it be too big or too small. Don't go and kill yourself. And as you're walking on the street, drop it on the ground. Do not give it to a beggar. Don't give it to a widow. Don't give it to a less privileged. I've given that message some time ago, but this message is coming again. If your person, your brother, your sister, your husband, or your wife, or a neighbor is sick, suddenly the person is vomiting blood, or something is happening, and you know that this is poison, please take a glass of water in your compound, or bottled water, or Ragolis water, anything water, put it in a cup. Please take a pinch of sand, put it in that cup. Let that person drink it. Let that person drink it. Let them drink it twice in a day. Only one day. Twice in a day. That poison will go. Ọ kwanụ ka ọra m n'ọnụ tata. Ome ihe ejide ọfọ maka na oji ọfọ ga-ana. Ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwa ada nwa ọkụkọ na nwa ọsọ. Ọ ga-adịrị onye ukwu mma, dịrị onye nta mma. Will not die. Will not see shame. Will not die before our time. Will not beg or borrow. Wesio ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atakwana azụ anwụna. Ndụ mụ abụ Esther Ihechi Marina. Mana eziokwu.